Congratulations.
Thank
How
you.
does it feel?
Good.
Yeah.
I'm honored. I don't know how to. I never really thought about it, to be honest. This whole award thing, but it's an honor because it's just, I guess, a little a nice gesture. I think a nice award that's extra kind of bonus. That just honors, I guess, the work that I've done. Coming back after 3 years and playing, and it feels even better now because last night was probably one of the best games that I've felt all year, and it's kind of cool that this comes the morning after. So
I understand. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, last year I talked about coming back to the Marlies, getting the feel back again, and wanting to go the extra step. Talk about how last year went.
Last year was, my first year back. It was up and down. Some challenges on the ice, off the ice, all around the game, and but that's part of the journey of coming back. I think life and work, life and hockey for us, and yeah, I can say it was just overall it was a success. Personally for me, and then hockey-wise as well for me, to be able to come back to the big team here now, and get an opportunity again to play at this level, and to sort of just to renew everything, and it's like I said, this year's been the same way. Lots of challenges, but when you overcome them, that's the coolest part of it. That's the most fun. Look at yourself in the mirror and say you did it, and that's huge. I mean, for everybody. I mean, every person in the world goes through that kind of thing at some point in their lives, and I think that's important to be able to challenge yourself and to recognize and give yourself some credit once in a while.
You mentioned last night was one of the better games for you. Are you getting closer to where you were when you left the game as a player?
Am I getting closer? Yes. Am I there? No. I know what I have to give, and I know the potential that's there, and I'll keep that to myself. But it's growing. It's growing every game, every day, every week, every month, and I don't expect it to stop growing.
Are you where you thought you'd be then at this point in the comeback, so to speak?
I didn't know what to expect.
Okay.
So I can't really answer your question. I didn't really know what to expect. I think you have certain hopes and where you want to be, and you want everything to be perfect, but that's not realistic, So to answer your question, I can't really answer your question. I don't know. This is where I'm at, and I'm just going to continue to rise and continue to play.
Paul, what was the biggest challenge for you this year? Was it physical and getting back at the top of your game? Was it mental and staying focused throughout this whole comeback year?
I think a couple of challenges were just some of the mental stuff, but I think staying on top of it. It's a difficult schedule. It's a lot of dedication and commitment mentally and physically, really. I think one of the challenges for me was to adopt and adapt to a new style of play, and that's. I mean, I've said it a bunch of times. I'm sure you guys have heard it a bunch of times from different people, but it's that big physical, defensive style, and what I'm grateful for is now that I have those assets, and that just kind of adds to the arsenal, you could say.
During this year, did you ever second guess yourself and say, was this the right decision to come back? Were there moments like that this year? Never.
No. This is the right thing for me to do. This is the thing for me to do to grow and to overcome any challenge, all the challenges that I've had in my life, on and off the ice. And this is the path, and I'm committed to it. And I can't really put it all into words, but this is it, and it's going to help me until I reach 150. And riding my Sea-Doo around somewhere, and I'm going to look back and smile and just say I did it, So.
Paul, how much of this was being in Toronto? I mean, you got to play in Oshawa as a junior, being from Whitby. How much of the right feel is it that this is kind of your hometown?
Well, I think, John, the biggest part of that was just that I had my family and friends here, you know, that I've grown up with, some that I've known since I was, God, 10 years old, and are still dear to me. It's really, really nice to have, again, with the schedule, about how, you know, how busy it is, travel and games and all that, but once in a while I'll get to see, you know, some of my closest friends, my high school friends, my best friends. And that's, you know, everyone needs a break outside of work, and outlets for different parts of life, and that's one of them for me. And having family around, my mom and dad, I have some extended family here, and then some extended family that are close, that are from Cornwall. So whenever Ottawa, Montreal, those road trips come around, I get to see them quite often, which is nice. I'll go for pizza with my uncle or something and debate on which is better for between two different places. You know, just little things, you know, like pizza's kind of one of our thing. But Cornwall has the best pizza in the world, by the way. Riverside Pizza, there you go. So those are the types of things that really make it home and make it a little bit easier for me.